What's going on, everybody? It's Top Bets. We're checking back in. We got an early show here this week with the PGA live stream. Got the Genesis Scottish Open over across the pond. They start early. I guess we're going to start earlier this week as well. So just don't forget, you got early lock Wednesday morning. I think it's like at 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. And then so that'd be probably 12, about midnight over on the East Coast. So early lock. So we'll be all messed up.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys tuning in. We will go over a quick recap of the John Deere. Kind of a profitable week, kind of not. It was great placement wise, but the three balls, man, I missed 3 out of the 4 days by 1, but we'll recap that here shortly. As always, joined by my main man Teaser, aka Bet with the Boys. How are we feeling tonight, buddy?
Good. Yeah, just another rough one for us last week. I mean, it just isn't getting any better in the outright department for us. It's just these guys just find a way to lose for us. But I had a few placements. Obviously, I had Grillo top 20, which was good, but it's just getting frustrating, man. He had after that Campbell double bogey, had the tournament in the bags, rough 3-putt on 15, 3 bogeys on the week, and he somehow goes into playoff hole and immediate bogey. So, I mean, that's a Grillo for you, but like I thought he would pull it out over Campbell, but I guess he's just going to win every time he gets in contention, I guess. So,
and I was sick to my stomach. I had a Grillo top 20 that cash plus 250, which it was quality. But the whole time I'm like, man, this guy's going to win. And I was like, let me find a spot to take him. As soon as he bogeyed or parred the 2-hole, he went to plus 1,000, and I was like, I need to hammer this guy. And I just waited on it, and then I just kept saying, I need to get a share of him. He's going to win. I ended up getting like plus 140. I was pissed and ended up not getting it. And I'm like, God, that was just super frustrating to watch because he was in control the entire weekend. Yeah.
Like he didn't make many mistakes at all. It was just that 1 on 15, and it's just frustrating, man. Like it is what it is from Grillo. I knew. And then funny thing is, he hit like I think 86% of fairways, first in the field all week, first playoff hole went way right. So I was just like,
the good old nerves. And then Thorpe, he had a terrible Saturday. I had him top 20. He finished tied for 21st, so that one always just pisses you off.
Yeah, had a double there at the end. He was going low on Sunday.
Oh, he was the one that ruined the 3-ball on Saturday for me. So that was fun. I had, like I said, 3 out of the 4 days missed by 1 leg. It was a story of the John Deere right there. So we are due this week. So let's turn our attention here to the Genesis Scottish Open. I always say that very fast. It's pretty hard to say. But if you guys are here in the comments, shoot us what's up and who you guys are on this week and what you guys are looking forward to. Just a heads up to the stream. I know this is a PGA stream, but starting this coming Sunday, I will have NFL live shows. I'm going to start with 4 best ball streams, transition into 4 division, breakdown streams of both divisions on each side. And then we get into the guts of the NFL season. That should take us, we got about 8 weeks until it. So we're ready to go. It's going to be exciting football season. I know Teaser partakes in the NFL as well. So appreciate you. All right. To break it down for us, Teaser, this week, what should we expect? As we all know, it's a link style course. A lot of wind could affect the scoring here. So let us know what we should be targeting this week.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much when we get it, it's called the Renaissance Club golf course. Pretty much every link style course is the same. So it's not like it's going to be kind of the same next week as well. It's just pot bunkers around the fairway. You could hit a perfect drive and end up in one of those. So a little bit unlucky sometimes when you hit fairways, a lot of run out here. So, I mean, really driving distance doesn't matter too much. A lot of the holes, like we saw in the practice rounds, they were putting up like guys driving at 450 because it just rolls forever. So Yeah, don't know about the wind yet. I think some years, like Bob Mack won last year at 18 under. Xander 2 years before won at 7 under. So when you go over, to a different country on the link style, you never know what the wind will give you. It probably will be windy, but depends on how much. So really, I'm going to look for the guys who play good in the wind. Obviously, going to maybe stray more towards the DP World Tour guys or who are more familiar with the European type courses and playing on that tour. But yeah, fairways are firm. And then obviously a lot of shots around the green you need to hit. There's a lot of, undulations and stuff around the green. So you got to be, different type of shots around the green. You got to go up, low, be creative. So we've seen a lot of guys who kind of shot shape play well at courses like this. So really just the key stats, obviously strokes gain approach, strokes gain off the tee. I know there's not a lot of, I guess, danger on link style, but you still have to be good off the tee. They do have the wispy stuff, not your traditional rough, but more of that long wispy stuff. Driving distance and accuracy kind of paired together. Then birdies are better. And then I think par 5 scoring, I think they have 3 on this course. So that should be something we look at as well. So
yeah, also 5 par 3s. I don't know if you said that.
Yeah.
5 par 3s. So make sure you guys put into consideration par 3 scoring in your models that you guys are looking at. That's usually not make or break, but obviously with 5 on the course here, because most of them only have 3 to 4, so extra hole there. But like you said, it's gonna roll out. There is some rain in the forecast, depending on what they get. Wind isn't terrible, anywhere between 10 to 15 miles an hour each day, so nothing crazy, and you'll see if there's any wave advantages there. But otherwise, I think it's going to be a pretty not straightforward, but I don't think the wind is going to. It's still going to be minus 15ish or lower, I think, to win this. So let's get into the guys that we think can win, and we got the outrights pulled up here. First, let's pull up the model that we got for this week.
Let's just say, not guys we think will win, guys that will come in second. Let's start saying
we're really damn good at that.
Yeah, so these are just guys.
Yeah, and here's top 11, top 10-ish. I think out of anybody here, a very, very good shot to win. These guys rank very, very highly for a reason. Elite ball strikers. They play well based on any course, but you're going to see a lot of Rory, a lot of Tommy, and a lot of Robert Mack this week. You're gonna see a lot of people gravitate towards those type of golfers. Harry Hall, another one. Hovland, another one. Even Aaron Rye is going to be a little bit more up there as well. So that's the top 10 here. And as we start off, we got our man Scotty back plus 360. Any reason to take him this week? He I would say he struggles here at links courses. So maybe he wants to right the ship and basically tell everybody he's the most complete golfer ever, and go ahead and dominate a links course. What do you think about Scotty this week?
Yeah, I mean the plus 360 is obvious. That's probably the best number we've seen on him all year. So they kind of know this is. I mean, link style is more up for grabs. It's not like he's just going to go out there. You can't really beat everyone just off the tee like you can at the championship type courses in the U.S. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely. I haven't really been on him all year, so this isn't the week I'm gonna start going to him outright wise. Maybe round scores or something like that throughout the week. But yeah, there's no reason to take under 4-1 again. So
yeah, I want to say you're going to probably get better numbers on him and on round matchups or whatnot, but still too close. We'll see. But and then Rory obviously coming in at plus 800, which I thought was going to be lower. And plus 800 is not a terrible number. I remember I think I took Bryson plus 700 at the Masters or something like that. I can't remember which one it was, but I thought that was a pretty good number there. What do you think about Rory?
Yeah, I mean, I think the top 5 guys, I'm probably not going to touch. I don't want any part in Fleetwood to win a golf tournament. We've seen that past month, how that goes down. Obviously, he's a great fit here, but when it comes down to it, never want him. Xander, I don't think he's right still kind of working through some things. And then Rory, I don't think I'll get on 8-1 either. Really hasn't shown much since the Masters, honestly. Seems like such a long time ago he's already won that. So, I mean, he hasn't shown much, been in contention a few times, but just doesn't seem all there. So, I mean, with that number, I mean, you talked about this guy before, but where I would start my card, and I know a lot of people be on him, which kind of scares me, but that's Bob McIntyre. I mean, he's
at 30-1. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were on him last year, or I was on him last year, and he won, obviously. So, I mean, there's no reason not to go back to him. First here last year and a second the year before.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's literally at his pretty close to where he grew up. And it's not even like he's been playing bad. He had a solo second at the U.S. Open. He kind of got that backdoor second on the Sunday there. And then 17th at the Travelers. It's good to see him playing good at the U.S. Open, kind of a hard course, a U.S. champion style course, obviously, but still had driving it well. Tee to green, gained to 2. Approach and ball striking was up there as well. So, some place where he's comfortable. I think 30-1's a pretty valid number on him.
Yeah, I mean, in a loaded field, and you got Rob Mac in the top 6. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, crazy.
And that's kind of, to me, it's tough to get to because it's like, man, there's so many more elite golfers in the field that you would think, but he just plays super well here. So I can't blame you there one bit for the 30-1 look there. I mean, I'm always bullish on this guy, and when it's a course that requires you to have very long iron play, if you're very, very good on approach play, you got to. I always think of Xander and Corey Connors. Those are my two. If I play Xander, I play Corey. If I play Corey, I play Xander. And 18-1 is a little steep, so I might go top 10 route plus 180, a little bit more heavier bet there. But his last 4 times here, T10, 1 in 22, a 42 because his approach was terrible, and then T15 as he gained over. The 3 of the 4 times he's gained over 4 strokes on approach here. So an elite ball striker that you're going to want to target. Xander fits a lot of the criteria that you want to be here. So 18-1, pretty solid. You're playing DFS. He's pretty reasonable price tag. He's at 15%. So I would say he's top 8 overall. But with it, I mean, he's got a lead upside as well. So go ahead. Fire off Xander this week. We got Trent in the chat. What's up, buddy? Says Morikawa. Yeah, with that, that's exactly the face that you need to put with Morikawa, because who the hell knows what to do with this guy? Right. At 25-1 to win it. I mean, elite ball striker. It's just, does this guy know what it takes to win anymore? I feel like he's lost that mentality. What do you think, Teaser?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's gonna. You got the new caddy on the bag again. Fitzpatrick's old caddy for I think the next 2 weeks. But I mean, yeah, I'm not. I don't really want to be on him at all. The putting isn't there. Saw it like the Rocket Mortgage. Obviously, he was striping it well, but still lost like 5 strokes putting. I mean, Link's style, I guess, kind of fits him, but like
7 of his last 10 tournaments he's played, he's lost strokes putting.
And he's just tinkering way too much with it. Yeah. I mean, he can get hot, and then sure, it all comes together. But I'm not gonna chase the putter anymore. We do that too much with so many guys. Like we do it with Cantley, and it's like you can't do it anymore.
So. That is the one way you can do better than most here is your approach play, and you can kind of take away the putting aspect. Obviously, if you hit the undulations or whatnot, so and that's the one way you can kind of get away with it here.
Right.
So I could see it, and he's trending in a better direction with approach, like gained 7 strokes approach at the Rocket Mortgage, 8 strokes at the U.S. Open. I mean, don't get us wrong. He's an elite ball striker. That putter has just been his nemesis. That's why I just don't think he can win. I think he could be up there. He's a fantastic play. I think if you're playing DFS, because I think he's another guy that's pretty low on. Yeah, he's coming in like 12 or 11%. So I think he's another guy that you can kind of pivot towards in DFS on that front. But in regards to winning it at 25-1, it's tough. Very, very tough.
Yeah.
as we keep going down, Ludwig, JT, Sam Burns, Corey Connors, and Hovland. Anybody there stand out to you?
I mean, JT definitely doesn't. I think Aberg maybe. I'm usually
I'm the one that says that.
Yeah, I just don't try. It's really with him. That's why he's at 30 because he's not playing well at all. Really,
Yeah.
that's what it is. JT, I think I'll pass on. But yeah, you talked about Connors, so I mean, I guess I forgot what Hovland withdrew with at the Travelers. I don't know because he wasn't playing bad. I forgot. Maybe I think he was hurt or something. So it's always with him is another one where like you never know what Hovland you're going to get. So I probably will stay away from that group. They're not really intriguing me to take them. I've seen a lot of people on Fitzpatrick and Burns.
Yep.
I know Burns has been playing well, but doesn't really entice me. Fitzpatrick either. Like it's tough. I probably would go to the 50 to 70 group. Like you talked about before, I like Aaron Rye at 60 to 1. I think he won in 21. It was at a different course though, but just a guy who stripes the long irons. Had a fourth here last year. Loves link style courses, grew up in England, played on the DP World Tour, so he's pretty familiar.
Who was that? Sorry.
Aaron Rye at 60.
Yeah.
So we've seen him win before.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, top 20 would probably obviously be the safer play on him, but it's just with a board like this, I think I gravitate more to the 60 number. And then really just Ryan Fox and Harry Hall, two at 65 as well. Ryan Fox is one of the 5 people that have won twice already this year, so he's coming in kind of hot. Harry Hall, another guy who might be a little, I guess, I don't know if he'll be under the radar DFS-wise or not, but
let's see. He's coming in about 12%, so a little bit under the radar. But I think his is price range because he's at 8,400. It's just a good discount there.
So that's kind of where I'll go, more of the European guys with that. I think one of my sleepers, don't even ask me why, but Rasmus Niergaard Peterson at 80 to 1.
Yep, he's played very, very well.
Yeah, top 15 at the U.S. Open. So another guy, I think he's from the DP World Tour, so obviously plays links courses all the time. It's really just finding those guys that feel comfortable with these type of courses, and then you can't really always look past Thomas Dietrich here as well.
Dietrich, one other guy, we got Wyndham Clark, I think, and Tom Kim. They play this. They play this type of golf very, very well. Yeah. I know they're not in great form, but you got 2 guys who last 3 years for Wyndham tied 16, tied 25th, tied for 10th. Tom Kim, 3rd best course history here in the field. You got him 3rd, 6th, and 15th here. So those are 2 guys that I think in the 70 range are very, very, very likely. And, Tom Kim's coming in under sub 5% on DK. Clark is right at 6%. I think those are pretty good plays. It's tough to click on because they haven't played very well. I think Tom had a better week last week. Oh, nope, never mind. He cut because he couldn't get off the tee. I think he was terrible one. Yeah, but it's one of those weeks where, I mean, they're not in great form, but they've played very well at this course, and it's a different style, and maybe it just fits their game a little bit more, and they've been waiting to come over here. So don't rule out Tom Kim and Wyndham Clark here as well. All right, so let's go to some long shots. What do you got? Anybody 100+1 that you're looking to throw some money on?
I mean, probably see some of Thorbjorn Olesen. I don't know if I'll take him, or actually, I think my favorite long shot would probably be Victor Perez. Definitely going to do a top 20 on him. I think he's about around 3 to 1. Another guy that's pretty familiar from the DP Tour. He's got last 5 tournaments. John Deere missed the cut. Obviously, wouldn't expect him to do well there, but a top 20 at the U.S. Open, top 9 or top 10 at the RBC Canadian Open. So showing some decent form. And then he has a top 10 here last year. So just another guy, pretty good on approach. He plays tougher courses better and in the win type of player. So he's a good 110 for even a top 10 or 20.
Perez, Pot Geeter at 110. Then you got the Chikara at 150. I've seen a lot of this week. I'm trying to just see if anybody down here otherwise.
Mateo Manacero, we saw him at
go Brian Campbell again. How about that? 250 to 1. I forgot to mention Alex Noren at 80 to 1. He's another one that plays pretty well over here. But no, I anybody in the comments got anybody else that they're eyeing for an outright? I think we got some pretty solid ones. Like you said, I think the mid range is very, very enticing this week.
You just know you just know one of these randoms. I mean, it happens usually at the Open as well, but probably this week, one of these guys, these long shots will be in the mix for a while. It's just one of those random European Tour guys will come in and play well. So,
all right. So let's get to the. You got any top 20s or anything like that you're looking at?
For now, I think Dietrich at plus 260 probably looks like a good one. That's including ties, and then Perez at 3 to 1. Victor Perez. I don't think I'd touch anything under 2 to 1. How about you?
Bobby Mack plus 130. You believe in him that much, you might as well throw that.
I do love him, but I might have a surprise for something else down the road here in a second.
Corey Connors plus 150, Rye plus 190. I think those are pretty solid.
It's a good one, 190.
I mean, if you believe in Morikawa, instead of taking his outright, just take plus 105 for his top 20.
Yeah.
But that's still steep because he could just shit down his leg with the putter and miss the cut. But I think my favorite long shots, I mean, like I talked about before, Tom Kim and Clark plus 240. That Nearguard Peterson plus 260. Good. Trying to think if there's anybody in the 300. If you want to go Victor Perez, if you think Bud Cauley keeps it up, Luke Clanton, if you get a rebound there, plus 300. Not terrible, but I think those are pretty solid ones. So. Yeah, I think top 20 mark is pretty good this week.
Yeah, I think I like that 2 to 1 to 4 to 1 range a lot. Like you can get some good value there on some guys. So
you think Siwoo Kim, keeps it hot? I think he might.
Yeah, I mean, he surprised me last week. I kind of faded him, and he played pretty well. So
he's plus 230. Fox plus 225. Yeah, Harry Hall plus 210. Yeah, you got a lot of value there.
Very
well. Yeah, usually the top 20 market's like so ass that you just can't find any value.
Yeah.
We got Trent again. He says Lee Hodges. Talk about Lee Hodges. Yeah, last week I didn't even think of his name. Let me see what he rates.
I think I'll pass on him.
Yeah, he's sub 3% on DK. Man, what's his?
You can't even cap Lee Hodges. It's just like he'll
plus 280.
He'll get first round leader, or he'll just go up.
I feel like he got all those good shots out last week.
Yeah.
But no, I don't mind it. I think he's got good course history here too. Let me take a peek. I mean, he's probably got pretty good golf. T9, T34, T21, has 12th and a 46th here. So
not bad. Yeah.
Not bad. And, catch him when he's hot. Don't mind that. I just wish I wish you got him in the plus 300s, but he's like plus 280. So
yeah,
not terrible. All right, let's get to our tournament matchup as we get up on out of here. We got last week. I somehow won my lock of the week there. Sung J M over Pearson Cootie. I think we were on here last week and we're like, that's a matchup. Could not believe it. And
that's crazy.
They both missed the cut. Sung Jae had I think still beat him by 5 strokes. Sung Jae had a great 68 first round. Made a solid, not great, but solid round. Then followed up with a 76. So that was good to see. And then you had Clanton just pissed off everybody last week. You had Clanton over Siwoo Kim. So he went to 10-7-1. So bounce back week for Teaser. But yeah, I think you can go back to Luke this week. I think he's going to be a lot better.
Yeah.
All right, you got a surprise for us here?
I do. I'm not even going to hesitate on this one. I've been hesitating the last couple weeks. That's why they've been losing. So I'm just gonna rip this one. They only have 3-way right now, so I don't know if they're gonna put up the ties because tie would be a loss, which is I don't know why they're doing that one.
There's tournament matchups on DK.
Yeah, but it has it as 3-way, which is weird. Like it has ties as like an option.
Oh, I got you.
So I don't know, but anyways, we're not going to worry about that. But my lock of the week is Bobby Mack over Justin Thomas. You can lock that in right now.
That's a normal matchup. You're at -125.
Oh, okay, I didn't see it. Yeah, I see 115. All right, so yeah, but I'm locking
so Bobby Mack over Justin Thomas. Okay.
Yeah, so that's
watch JT win. Well, JT's gonna be first round leader.
If he somehow plays, it doesn't off the tee. He can't get off the tee. He's gonna find himself in those pot bunkers all 2 days. He misses the cut. There we go.
Oh, do I do this? Man, I don't want to do it, but I want to at the same time. I'm gonna. Let's do it. All right. We're going to go Tom Kim over Nick Taylor.
Oh, boy.
Exactly. I don't want to do it, but I'm doing it. I don't even know how Nick Taylor does here. Actually, he's got pretty good track record here.
Yeah.
But we're trusting in Tom Kim.
Yeah.
Actually, Taylor's in great form.
Yeah, he is. Harry Hall over English.
But hasn't off the tee here. Struggles. Putter struggles here. 55th, 19th, 57th. We're going Tom Kim. Tom Kim it is, buddy. -115. Tom Kim over Nick Taylor.
Let me see. Yeah, just do I guess Hall over English. I'm not going to pick that, or just some that stick out. Hall over English is one that sticks out. I guess Ryan Fox over Daniel Berger. That's another good one that sticks out.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks pretty
Harry Hall over Harris English screamed at me.
Yeah, I kind of didn't look at these before.
But then Harris English is just going to go, super low and just piss me off. But I don't know. I really, really think Harry Hall does well, so that's not a bad one either.
Yeah. So,
anybody else got any matchups out there? Let us know. We're going to go try to sprinkle some first round leaders here real quick. We're going to each give out 2.
All right, let's do it.
And then we'll get up and out of here. And then next week we have the Open stream that we'll have on Tuesday as well. So next Tuesday again. And if you guys missed it before, every Sunday moving forward from this Sunday on, we're going to have a NFL live stream. I'll tweet out the time, or I'll put in the Discord for the Sharp Bros. So we will we'll get up on the NFL grind as well. So we're going to go PGA NFL for a couple, I would say several weeks, and then tune in just all the NFL streams moving forward. End of round 1 leader. Anybody that pops out to you currently?
I mean, I kind of like doing Fleetwood at these type of places, so I probably would go Fleetwood. And
45 to 1. I might do Hovland 55 to 1, or Hovland, however you say it. Keep on the Harry Hall, Ryan Fox train, 75 to 1, 70 to 1.
I was just gonna say Fox, and then my long shot would be Matteo Manacera.
Which one? Where's he at?
He's like 130 to 1, I think.
Let's
see. Let me double check. He's down. It's hard to find it when you go all the way down there. I just saw him before the stream. He's 120 to 1 now.
120 to 1. Wow. Yeah. There you go. Throw $1 on that.
Yep.
No, probably favorite Hovland. Go Fox, Hall, maybe Wyndham. That's 70 to 1. Yeah. Not a bad look there. But yeah, they're gonna have to go low. I mean, don't take Scotty 16 to 1. That's pretty
definitely
silly.
Not do that. Yeah.
That's pretty silly. All right. We appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys have any additional questions, feel free to comment on the video throughout the week. We have that quick turnaround reminder to put all your lineups in, your one and dones in tomorrow night. Don't wait till the evening, because round 1 will almost be complete by the time most of us wake up on Wednesday morning. which will be nice because then you just throw it in there and you wake up to some round 3 ball cashes or round 1 leader cashes. So be nice.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Anything else you need to add?
I'm good. I think can't wait for I guess the Open next week. I'm gonna get back on Lowry hopefully. So yeah, that'll be a good one. Just
shoot. It would be awesome of us if we just went back-to-back outrights.
Yeah.
Even if you got one, I got one, I got one, you got one, or if hey, you got 2 and I got 2, whatever it is. I don't care what the damn formula.
Have to get it some way. We're running out of time. Yeah.
It's for the stream.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.